Since he first became U.S. president and commander-in-chief, of course, Donald Trump has tested the unity of NATO. Now he's with alliance leaders in the Netherlands to see the results of his pressure for members to shoulder more weight. All but one of the members have committed to the massive increases in defense spending that Trump has long pushed for. The U.S. president said the deal is a great victory for everyone. And Trump kicked off the day with a convivial chat alongside NATO chief Mark Rutte.
The Europeans and the Canadians will equalize their defense spending with the United States. So this is not about American taxpayers paying more. This is about Europeans, Canadians paying more. And again, this would not have happened. I'm really saying this here. And some people might criticize me, but then when I speak with them, they all say, yes, you're right. This would not have happened if you would not have been elected in 2016 and re-elected last year and back into office in January. So I want to thank you.
Well, thank you very much. It's a great victory for everybody, I think. And we will be equalized very shortly, and that's the way it has to be. And it's going to be a lot of money, too, a lot of defense.
It's trillions extra.
Yeah, and we have a great relationship, and we've had a great relationship from the beginning. Highly respected man. And, yeah, we appreciate you being here, too, everybody. We really do. We have a tremendous group of people on my left and a tremendous group of people on my right. They might be even better than my people. I know. Let's have a fight. Let's figure it out. Anyway, but we appreciate it, and we've had a tremendous relationship, Mark and I. And we've really worked on this subject for a long time. Yeah. When Biden was here, it just died like everything else died. And now it's you're going to take, I guess, a vote today, right?
Absolutely. Today we will decide unanimously to do this. That's my absolute conviction.
So we can't talk about it until the vote's taken, because sometimes, you know, strange things happen with us. But I think you're going to.
I'm not too worried.
I think you're going to do very well. Everyone's very happy about it.
A lot to take in there. Let's cross to The Hague, where DW's Brussels bureau chief Alexander van Namen is standing by. Alexander, we heard it there. Lots of warm words, plenty of schmoozing between Mark Rutte and Donald Trump. Is that working? Does all that flattery make Trump stand more firmly behind his NATO allies?
Well, Donald Trump appears to walk back some of his previous remarks on his way to the Netherlands. He said that there are numerous definitions of Article 5, ask about that here at the summit, and ask about whether he would come to the defense of NATO allies. He said that the US is with them all the way. So he is seemingly walking back some of his previous remarks. And indeed, in the declaration of the summit, we expect all allies to express their ironclad commitment to Article 5. But will that prevent Donald Trump from questioning NATO's mutual defense clause tomorrow or in 2 weeks? He has done this before, and that's, of course, very concerning for many NATO countries, especially for those who have a border with Russia or Russia's ally Belarus, who fear that they could be attacked by Moscow in the near future. And that is, of course, concerning for them, because they say that Russia can smell uncertainty or disunity, and then that they may decide to test the unity of NATO.
Let's move from the Article 5 to the 5% spending goal. Rutte said in that soundbite we just heard that NATO members unanimously support that boost. But Spain hasn't given up its concerns, has it?
No, and it is really the key question. It's also difficult to make sense of all of that, because Spain is insisting that to meet the new military targets, they don't need to spend 5% of their GDP on defense. It's enough for them to spend just 2% of their GDP. They're also saying they got an opt-out from Mark Rutte. He, however, has stressed that there are no opt-outs in the alliance. And NATO officials have been telling us that if all allies agree on the new ambitious defense spending goal, that means that this goal applies to all of that. So we will see how it plays out. But I think that the way out is here a bit to promise Spain that the new spending goal will be reviewed in 4 years, and then allies will once again see whether the 5% of GDP on defense are still needed.
And the war in Ukraine, of course, kind of looming over this entire meeting. We understand that Trump and Zelensky are to meet on the sidelines of the summit. What can we expect?
President Trump has confirmed that he is going to meet President Zelensky of Ukraine. He said that they are expected to speak about obvious difficulties, meaning probably the situation on the front lines. He described Volodymyr Zelensky as a nice guy, but we know that he is not a big fan of Zelensky. He has refused to increase sanctions or to put new sanctions against Russia. He has also refused to admit that it was Russia who invaded Ukraine. And in the same statement today, Trump also said that the Russian leader, Vladimir Putin, is a nice guy. So it will be interesting to see how the meeting will play out and what kind of outcome we will see after the conversation between Donald Trump and Volodymyr Zelensky here in The Hague.
That was DW's Alexander von Namen. Thanks for your coverage.
Thank you.